All right, for number 5, we need to start by identifying what numbers are given. So a man throws a baseball straight up into the air with a velocity of 11 meters per second. So that means that this velocity is my starting velocity. And it says, assume the starting height of the ball when thrown is 1.5 meters. So that means that this is at a height of 1.5. It says, what is the velocity of the ball at the highest point? So I'm going to be figuring that out. How much time does it take the ball to reach the highest point? And how high does the ball get from the ground? And my acceleration is always going to be negative 9.8 when I'm on Earth. So be careful, one of these, you're not on Earth. All right, so then once I've done this, I'm going to think about what's happening. Well, the first thing is, for the velocity of the ball at the highest point, is that if the ball is moving up, it's not at the top yet. It needs to keep going up. And at a certain point, it starts falling down, and then it goes faster and faster as it falls down. In between going up and going down, it must have stopped. And that is when we have our highest point. So that's when the velocity is 0 at the top. Okay? And then for the next one, it says, how much time does it take the ball to reach the highest point? So we have to have time in our equation, otherwise we're not going to be able to solve it. And then we're going to go through the stuff we do have and highlight it. So we have our starting position. We have our starting velocity. We know the velocity at the top. And we know acceleration. All right, so and we know acceleration. So this one looks like the best choice because it both has the thing that we're looking for and everything else in it we already have. So we're going to use that equation. And then all we need to do is substitute in the numbers that we have. So the velocity at the top is 0. It's not moving. My acceleration is negative 9.8. Time is what I'm looking for, so I'll just leave it as t. And my starting velocity is 11. To move that 11 to the other side, I'm going to subtract it from both sides. And I have negative 11 is equal to negative 9.8 times time. To get that moved to the other side, I need to do the opposite of multiplication, which is division. And I get 1.12 is my time. Cool. Then it says, how high does the ball get from the ground? So now we're looking for distance. So we're looking for this. So to find this distance, we need the ending height. So that means now we need to have this or that. Now I could use either equation because I have time now, and I could plug in time into that equation and then be able to solve for my height. Or I can use the other one. I'm going to subtract 121 from both sides. I'm going to divide both sides by 19.6. I get 6.17. And I get a final height of 7.67 meters.